Old Guardian here. Hearthstone's new expansion, Descent of Dragons, was revealed at BlizzCon yesterday, and one of the key features of the new expansion is Galakrond. So what is Galakrond, and is it going to take over the meta by storm? Let's take a look. Here is the first picture of Galakrond. Galakrond is the progenitor of dragons, a giant proto-dragon that has been dead and buried for a long time, but now is being brought back to life by the League of Evil. In practice, what this means is that each of the League of Evil classes, Priest, Warlock, Rogue, Warrior and Shaman, is going to have a Galakrond hero card in the new expansion. 5 legendary cards, but as a piece of good news, every player is going to get all 5 copies of Galakrond for free. This doesn't mean that there will be fewer legendaries to collect, because the new expansion is going to be 140 cards instead of 135, so all of these classes are going to have 3 legendary cards, including Galakrond. And regardless of the class, Galakrond is one big dragon hero card. It's always a 7-mana hero card that gives you 5 armor, but it's a hero card that can be upgraded. So if the card is either in your deck or in your hand, it doesn't matter. When you play certain cards that invoke Galakrond, you're going to keep growing it up in power. You need to invoke Galakrond twice to upgrade it for the first time, and you need to invoke it another 2 times to upgrade it the second time to reach its final and most powerful form. And each time you play an invoke card, it's also going to trigger the Galakrond hero power of your particular class. Note, however, that if you gain invoke cards and you don't have a Galakrond in your deck or anywhere, then playing that does not invoke Galakrond. Galakrond is not there to activate the power. As an example of the growing state of Galakrond, here is Warlock's Galakrond. It starts out as Galakrond the Wretched. Battlecry summon 1 random demon, invoke twice to upgrade. When you upgrade it, it becomes Battlecry summon 2 random demons. And then when you upgrade it again, it becomes Battlecry summon 4 random demons and equip a 5/2 weapon. And every Galakrond works the same way. It always doubles up the Battlecry for each upgrade stage, and the final upgrade stage includes a 5/2 weapon. The hero power, on the other hand, remains the same through the upgrade stages. The Warlock Galakrond hero power is always Galakrond's Malice, 2-mana hero power, summon 2 1/1 imps. What this means in practice is that Galakrond is truly a 2 legendary card, because you play these invoke cards, and every time you play an invoke card, when you're running a Warlock deck with Galakrond, means that in addition to the effect of the invoke card itself, you're always going to summon 2 1/1 imps. So this is very handy for flooding the board. And Galakrond itself, once it's fully upgraded, summon 4 random demons. They might be big, they might be small, but if you're running a 2-style deck, it's still a free board fill. What we know of Galakrond cards so far, and what the developers were talking about, is that they are directed to doing specific things for specific classes. So obviously this Warlock Galakrond is yet another 2 design, mainly. However, I'm already thinking of ways to twist this from its original purpose into something involving Plague of Flames, maybe Darkest Tower. Maybe there's some way to use it in a more controlly fashion too. Always fun to try to do things that the developers are not intending you to do. But if you play by the book, then it's going to be 2 for you. The Rogue Galakrond, on the other hand, is based on cheap things, tempo plays. Galakrond the Nightmare. Battlecry draw 1 card, it costs 0. So if you upgrade this, it draws 2 cards and they will cost 0, and then it will draw 4 cards that will all be free. While every invocation is going to activate the hero power, Galakrond's Guile, add a lackey to your hand. So for example, these rogue cards, there's Seal Fate, 3-mana spell, deal 3 damage to an undamaged character, and add a lackey to your hand, as long as there's a Galakrond in your deck somewhere. And even more tempo shenanigans with the Umbral Skulker. Battlecry, if you've invoked twice, add 3 coins to your hand. So the Warlock Galakrond, the Rogue Galakrond, is obviously incredibly powerful, and they are already coming to the archetypes that are the best archetypes of their classes, the 2 Warlock and the Tempo Rogue. So is Galakrond going to take over the meta? Does that mean that there are going to be 5 classes where we're just going to be playing Galakrond? And think about time after the rotation too. These are the first hero cards for this year. All the current hero cards that we have are from last year. So once April comes and the following expansion, then all the non-Galakrond hero cards are going to rotate out of standard format. Then Galakrond will be the only hero card in standard format, unless there are more hero cards coming in April, of course. In one of the panels, the developers jokingly said that Galakrond might not be Azeroth sent, but it's at least the end of that Hearthstone game. And yeah, these seem extremely powerful cards. However, that might be dependent on the class, because then we have the Priest Galakrond. Battlecry, destroy 1 random enemy minion, then it can destroy 2, then it can destroy 4, okay, sweet, you get a board clear, and you can make your hero power worse by removing your healing and instead adding random priest minions to your hand. If you like to play a lot of Northshire clerics on the board, then this might be the card for you. However, this may be partially compensated by this synergy card that has been revealed for Priest, the Fate Weaver. 4-mana dragon, 3/6 stats, battlecry, if you have invoked twice, reduce the cost of cards in your hand by 1. And this is coming to the format once Emperor Torison just rotates out again. So that might open up some combo potential for Priest that other classes do not have, even though their Galakrond as such is rather unimpressive. Some of the Galakronds look incredibly powerful, and we're probably going to see a lot of Galakrond decks played once the new expansion comes. But I suppose the world is not quite ending yet. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.